As the world still stands between the last breath of night and the first whisper of dawn, a silhouette emerges, bold, towering, unmistakable. The 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV rises into the morning light like a modern monument carved from power and precision. It doesn't simply arrive, it claims presence, reshaping the quiet air around it with a confidence that feels almost alive. Every line, every reflection, every breath of metal speaks of ambition, of journeys waiting to be written. In this moment, the world pauses not to witness a machine, but to behold an evolution of luxury, engineering, and emotion fused into one commanding form. This is where elegance meets dominance. This is the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV. The first impression of the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV is not merely visual, it is sensory. The SUV rises with unmistakable authority, its widened stance anchoring it firmly to the earth, as though sculpted directly from the landscape it dominates. The redesigned kidney grille commands the forefront, large yet refined, highlighted by adaptive illumination that creates a signature glow even from a distance. As the sunlight washes over its metallic body, the contours seem to move, flowing from the aerodynamic hood to the sharply carved edges along the side profile. This SUV isn't just shaped for beauty, it is shaped for presence. From the elongated roofline to the crisp shoulder character line, every detail communicates purpose. The chrome accents remain subtle yet confident, defining finesse without needing extravagance. When it stands still, it looks ready. When it moves, it looks unstoppable. The 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV doesn't just fill space, it owns it. Walk along the side of the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV, and the design philosophy reveals itself through motion frozen in metal. The profile carries a harmony of muscularity and elegance, the kind that conveys both agility and confidence. The extended wheel arches wrap around the 22-inch aerodynamic alloy rims, precision-crafted pieces that complement the SUV's proportional dominance. Sunlight glides across the body, following the aerodynamic sweep that reduces drag while enhancing visual flow. The flush door handles merge seamlessly into the sculpted geometry, and the panoramic glass roof stretches across the cabin, allowing sky and scenery to merge with the driving experience. With every angle, the X7 transforms, sometimes sophisticated, sometimes fierce, always unmistakably BMW. The lines aren't just design decisions, they are signatures of power. The headlights of the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV define the new BMW era. Slim, sculpted, and precise, the split-light configuration blends futuristic identity with functional brilliance. Adaptive LED matrix lamps carve through darkness with intelligent precision, adjusting beam patterns to weather, speed, and surroundings. The taillights, equally expressive, stretch horizontally with a crystalline glow that feels like modern art woven into motion. At night, the SUV transforms, its illuminated grille breathing soft white light, its side markers tracing subtle lines, its rear signature floating through the darkness like a comet's trail. In cities or on empty highways, the lighting of the X7 becomes a character of its own, modern, bold, and unforgettable. From the rear, the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV exudes polished strength. The sculpted tailgate, emphasized by a strong horizontal character line, widens the visual stance. The chrome-tipped dual exhausts, integrated seamlessly within the bumper, whisper performance without shouting aggression. The spoiler's refined edge adds motion even at a standstill, while the LED bars across the tail lamps shimmer like molten metal when the brakes engage. Every component reflects harmony: the angles, the curves, the interplay of shadows and light. Even the simple act of walking behind the X7 feels like discovering another dimension of its identity: grand, precise, and commanding. This is not just the back of an SUV, it is the signature of authority, leaving a lasting impression. Open the door of the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV, and the world outside fades into silence. The cabin welcomes with a gentle glow, where ambient light ribbons along the sculpted surfaces like soft strokes of artistry. Rich merino leather wraps the seats, doors, and dashboard, stitched with precision, crafted with care. The textures shift harmoniously from metal to wood, from soft touch panels to crystalline controls. The cabin feels less like a vehicle interior and more like a private sanctuary designed for exploration. Every inch speaks of craftsmanship, from the curve of the dashboard to the floating console that centers the driver's experience. It's a retreat, a command center, and an indulgence, perfectly balanced. At the heart of the interior lies the panoramic curved display, two screens seamlessly merged into a sweeping digital horizon. The 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV transforms technology into art, offering a driver interface that responds like living intelligence. The OS 9 software brings clarity to every function, while the 3D maps glow with vivid precision. Gesture controls, voice activation, and haptic feedback allow interaction without distraction. The crystal volume dials shimmer like jewelry as soft ambient reflections dance across their edges. This is technology not made to overwhelm, but to elevate, to integrate seamlessly into the rhythm of every journey. In the second row, luxury becomes personal. The 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV offers captain seats that feel like first-class accommodations, with armrests, recline functions, and climate control tailored to each passenger. The soft leather, the deep cushioning, and the sculpted ergonomics create an environment made for long journeys. The panoramic Sky Lounge roof opens the cabin to stars and daylight, turning every ride into a cinematic moment. The whisper-quiet insulation filters out the world, leaving only calm. Whether family, friends, or executives, every occupant experiences comfort at its highest level. The driver's seat of the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV is designed to empower. The elevated position gives a commanding view of the road, while the sculpted seat hugs the driver with precision. Every control is angled toward the cockpit, ensuring instinctive reach and ergonomic flow. From the customizable digital cluster to the heads-up display projecting into the windshield, information aligns seamlessly with focus. The steering wheel, wrapped in leather, delivers tactile comfort with every touch. Here, the SUV transforms into a companion, responsive, intuitive, and ready to translate intent into motion.
Under the hood, the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV carries engines crafted not just for movement, but for emotion. The 3.0-liter twin-power turbo inline-six breathes with smooth, refined precision, delivering power with effortless grace. The M60i V8 variant roars with deeper authority, sending waves of strength through the chassis. But power here is not brutish. It is intelligent, measured by engineering that understands the harmony between acceleration and control. Press the throttle, and the SUV responds instantly. No hesitation, only fluid power.
The 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV glides across the road with the elegance of a grand tourer. Its adaptive suspension reads road surfaces in milliseconds, adjusting to maintain comfort while preserving confidence. Corners feel smooth and controlled, with the iDrive system sending power where it's needed most. Even at higher speeds, the body remains poised, absorbing imperfections with sophistication. Every movement feels calibrated, every turn intentional. The SUV doesn't fight the road, it collaborates with it. Behind the wheel of the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV, every system works in harmony. The steering is precise, light in comfort mode, firm and communicative in sport mode. The transmission shifts seamlessly, transforming the engine's power into fluid acceleration. Whether overtaking on highways or navigating tight city streets, the SUV adapts like a seasoned performer, and the brakes, responsive, calibrated, confident, bring this powerhouse to a graceful halt. Nothing feels abrupt, everything feels orchestrated. But beyond numbers and engineering lies something deeper: emotion. The 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV doesn't simply drive, it connects. Each acceleration brings exhilaration. Each turn ignites confidence. Each journey feels like a living experience. Whether transporting family, exploring new horizons, or carving through open roads alone, the X7 becomes more than an SUV. It becomes a companion, one that understands the driver's ambitions, pace, and spirit. This is not performance measured by speed alone. This is performance measured by emotion. As the journey winds down and the world slows into evening light, the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV stands not just as a luxury SUV, but as a testament to ambition, where engineering meets artistry and where every drive becomes a story worth remembering. It carries strength with elegance, innovation with emotion, and presence with purpose. Long after the engine rests and the road falls quiet, the X7 remains a symbol of what it means to move forward with clarity, power, and heart. This is more than a destination. This is the beginning of every journey that matters. This is the 2026 BMW X7 New Gen SUV.